Hey, what's going on, guys? Long time no see. We're doing a quick video today for 2 installs. We're going to do a quick overview of how to install a cabin air filter. It doesn't have to be K&N, you can just do an OEM one. We chose to use the K&N cabin air filter. It's washable and reusable, which is a pretty cool feature. For anyone that's interested, 2018 STI. Product number is VF2055, so if you want to pick one of these up, you can pick it up on Amazon, or some local auto stores carry K&N stuff, so they might have it. But anyways, let's get started with this video. So the first one's going to be this cabin air filter. Real simple to do. First step is for your glove box, just make sure you go ahead and empty it out, because when you remove this, if you have anything inside, it'll fall to the ground, so you don't want to make a mess. But it's pretty simple. What you do is right here, there's a little plastic hydraulic that allows it to fall down slowly. All you do is you just push this out, and it's got like this little tab right here. I don't know if you can see it. Let me zoom. It's right here. You just got to go over it, so you just got to use a little bit of force. Don't worry, you're not going to break it, but you just like that, good to go. And then I push it up a little bit, get it out of the way. And then for this part of the tray here, left and right, all you got to do is squeeze. What I find the easiest is to squeeze out the left one. So I'll put down the camera real quick, so I use both hands. But all you need to do is just take both hands, pull this that way. You'll feel it come undone, and you just pull it down, and then you can follow along with this side as well, kind of in one motion. See if I can kind of capture some of it, but there it goes. And then right at the end part here, if you can see that. No, let me raise it up. There you go. Got these 2 inlays here on each side. And just at the bottom here, kind of hooks in. So you just got to make sure to tilt it out and then just pull, and it'll come undone. And then reverse this process just to reinstall it. Really simple. But anyways, here's the OEM location right here. So you just pull this cover off, which for the OEM filter, it's just all in one, so it's not 2 separate pieces. Don't judge me, this is pretty dirty. But all we have to do now is pull this filter out, box. It looks like this. Now I got this like about a week ago, and I actually had to wait because it didn't ship with the door, so you weren't able to install it, so I just had to wait. What I did was I called K&N, talked to their customer service rep, and they sent a cover out for me for free. It looks like they sent me 2 by mistake, but whatever. So now I'm actually able to install it. Quality is pretty good. I can see how it's like, you know, pretty sturdy, reusable for sure. So it'll be nice to try wash it out later on when I need to, or just whenever you're working on the car and the car's going to be down for a while not running, just wash it out, because why not? You have the ability to. So that's kind of what turned me into it. I'm not looking for anything crazy here, just simply a reusable filter. Especially for the cabin, it doesn't really matter in my opinion. Like, OEM is going to be the best in my opinion, but for the fact that you can kind of just keep reusing this, that just appeals to me, less garbage. So what you will want to do though is examine your filter to make sure that all the seals are good. And for mine, it came with like a little bit of loose rubber on the sides, but I just took a cloth, wiped it down, and got rid of the excess like rubber pieces, and we're good to go. So, and in order to install it, you just take this part of the tab. It's just got to be face down, but you just kind of line it up. You can kind of see the tracks, at least my view, I can see it. You know, I might not be able to see it on the camera, but you just line it up and you just push it in just like that. It sits in there. And let me grab one of these. Which, mind you, if you end up not getting one of these 2, because I ordered this off of Amazon, if you end up not getting one, the part number for it is, let's see, 90460, and it's the Airbox cabin filter box lid. So that's how they sent it to me. So if you guys need one, I'm sure if you just describe what you bought and then you tell them the type of car you drive, they'll be able to look it up. But if you want to save time and you have a STI, you know, that's all you got to do. And then this simply goes in place just like this. Am I doing it right? There it is. And it just kind of pops in. You can feel it snap in. And that's it. These are face out, so that way you have something to grab if you want to remove it. Comes out pretty easy. And it's just plastic. And you can see the indent here. It'll allow for that to fall into place. That's it. So a really simple thing to do, not hard. It's just a matter of what type of filter you want to run. Again, OEM is actually really, really good. I just happen to want to reuse a filter, so I figured I'd give this a try. So let's see. In fact, I'll show you real quick too how easy it is to reinstall it. Put the camera down, but this won't take me long at all. So I put it back and line it up. You simply just push it into place. You see it's already hanging there. It's in place. Now I just reinstall the hydraulic. There we go. Snap it in there. Reinstalled. Good to go. So that's it for that. Now the second part we'll do, which, cool. I just got those air vents yesterday. Pretty sweet. Like them. Make the car look really sharp in my opinion. Keeps it cool too. Let's wrap around here. And we're gonna get ready to wrap this video up. Gotta go get some dog food. Pop the hood. And the second thing we did was we simply decided to do both filters. So along with the cabin air filter, we already put in an AEM reusable airbox filter as well for the intake. This is what it is. It's a dry flow, so you don't have to oil it like the K&N version. AEM, K&N, same thing. This is dry flow, so you don't have to oil it. Don't have to worry about that. Same thing. Product was pretty good shape, but I still went around the edges of the seals, picked off a few flakes of excess rubber. Everything else was pretty good. So the part number for this, if you're interested in picking one up, if you have a 2018 STI or something very similar, just go to their website. You'll be able to check and make sure that you get good fitment. 2820304. So again, I'm just using this particularly because you can reuse it, so you can wash it whenever you need to. Really cool. On the box it does advertises designed to increase horsepower, non-oiled, easy to wash and reuse, lifetime limited warranty. I'm not doing this for any power gains. Yes, power gains are possible from just changing out filters because you're increasing airflow. If you're increasing airflow, most likely you're going to increase power. Again, that's more of like a supporting mod, but you know, you don't want to hear me ramble on about that. You can't do it. We're using stock airbox because everything on the engine bay is stock, so no need to up it. And if you're going to do mods, again, I think that the airbox, in my opinion, is a supporting mod, so you usually don't just start with that. You need other mods to complement it to really make it efficient and something you want to use. And also, if you ever do like cold air intake or something like that, get it tuned, okay? Anyways, really simple to do. This one I'm just going to explain it because I already installed it, so it's pointless for me to rip it apart again. Maybe I'll make another video that's more in depth when I actually have to wash it and do maintenance, but otherwise I'm not going to take it apart for no reason. But it's really easy to do. All you got to do is once you pop your hood, there's two rivets here. You just take a flathead, turn the top, it'll pop, and then once it pops open, you can actually usually just pry this off with your fingers. You don't even need to use the flathead for actually, you know, wedging it out. I mean, you can if you want to, but that's how you know that it's ready to pop out. Real easy. So once that's removed, what I normally do is just push down on this tab, pull that out. You're disconnecting your MAF there, and then there's these bolts here and here. All you got to do is take a 10mm to them. They come off really easy, and then this becomes a little bit looser, easier to work with. And then with this out of the way, you're able to then just take these tabs off, open it up, pull the OEM one or whichever one you have in there, pull it out, and you'll be able to put the new one in, close it up, and then just reverse the process. You just tighten back down your bolts, put this back, put your rivets in, close your hood, you're ready to go. And don't forget also to reconnect your MAF, that's important. And that's basically it. Again, not trying to do it for power. OEM is the best. It's going to filter the most, in my opinion. But AEM, like these performance filter for your intake, you know, they're giving you more airflow. You got to think why. How is that possible? you know, so maybe it's not filtering as hard. So, you know, if you live in a dusty area or somewhere where the weather is a little bit crazy, maybe more pollutants in the air, sand, stuff like that, make sure to do your research and double think, check with some guys in your area, see what they're running, if they've had any problems. I live in an area where it's really not too bad. You get like minor dirt and dust, but nothing too crazy. So I'm not really worried about it not being able to filter what I need it to make sure that I don't have any engine problems. So anyways, just use your head with that. If you have any additional questions, just feel free to let me know. But that's pretty much it. I've been running the AEM for about a week now, maybe a week and a half, I'm not sure. But to be honest with you, you know, people have asked, like, you know, are you getting more power? It's stock, guys. So like, no, I'm not getting more power. I feel it's like the same as far as like the throttle play, things like that. I haven't noticed anything. It feels just the same. Miles per gallon, can't tell you if it's increased or not, because for the most part I drive this responsibly, but every once in a while you get on it just a little bit, so I haven't noticed anything different. I feel like I'm getting the same MPGs, so I feel like, you know, it's just good filter, does its job, and then I'm just able to clean it later, especially if you're working on something else on your car. You can just take it out, clean it, so just kind of on your own time type of thing. So really cool. But anyways, that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll be making more videos sooner than later. We're just say hi, Leanne.
Hi.
We're closing on a house, so we've just been busy with new house stuff and the stresses that come from selling a house in order to buy a house type of thing. So we've just been really preoccupied, so we'll get back to it. I did check and I try to comment on people giving me a heads up on the videos, if they like it, don't like it, their feedback, and I appreciate it, even the negatives, so it's all good. I appreciate the subs. I think I'm at like 73 or 76 now, so I appreciate that too, and hopefully we get some more stuff going on once we close on the house. So I'll catch you guys later. Have a good one.